As we have already seen, Globant Enterprise AI offers a visual tool for flow creation and management. Let's now focus on getting to know all the components of this interface. When we select the Flows option from a certain project in the Globant Enterprise AI backoffice, we access a welcome page where we can see the flows created and associated with that project. As we already know, to access any of them, we click on Manage, or Create to create a new one. We are going to access one of them. From the upper toolbar, we can manage and navigate between the flows. This drop-down menu shows the name of the flow we are working with, and it is possible to quickly access any other of the flows created. If we are working with a flow that has been created by selecting several languages, we can also change the language of the flow generator. The See All option allows us to return to the home page. From the profile, we see the user logged into the platform, the name of the active project, and the option to log out. This option, which we have already used, allows going to the demo page to test the flow in real time, which makes it easier to test its general behavior and the response of the assistants involved. This other option opens the Logs console, where we can access real-time logs of the assistant execution. This is especially useful for debugging tasks and detailed analysis of flow behavior. And finally, it is possible to open the Test Assistant, which we have also seen, and which opens an interactive chat to test the flow in real time on this same screen. Now let's look at the side navigation menu on the left side of the window. This is a collapsible section that hides when you click here at the bottom and allows you to expand or collapse it. It offers quick access to several options. For example, access to the Overview option. This option provides key information about the flow we are managing. We can see its name, bot ID, and project ID, which are unique identifiers. They are useful for reference and internal management. We also see the flow's description, which is the text entered when it was created. And we also have the option to edit it and add members. Next, we see the Build section. This section groups the tools that allow us to create and manage the flows and variables used in the assistants. From flows, we can view, create, edit, or manage conversational flows. We see here two major sections: flows and interactions. The flows section shows an organized structure of the available workflows. It consists of two main folders: protected flows and my flows. In the protected flows, we find start, backend error, quotas for active sections, and quotas for the number of messages per minute. As for the My Flows folder, it contains additional flows that are not protected. A three-dot icon is displayed next to the folder name. This menu allows creating a new folder and creating a new flow. In addition, at the top, there is a search bar to facilitate finding a specific flow within the structure. Good. Let's move on to the interaction section, which we have already seen and provides a set of components that can be used to create the flow. The flow creation area shows the flow under construction to design the interaction sequence of the different assistants. At the top of the area, we find several important options. The button to save the progress of the flow construction. The button to run the flow to test its operation in a test environment. And the code view to change the view, and where we can view and edit the flow in code format. To navigate through the flow, we select and drag the diagram in the area. And as for the zoom, we can control it with the mouse wheel. Let's now return to the main side menu. The variables option allows us to view and manage the global and local variables to be used in the flows. We will discuss this option in more detail in an upcoming video. Let's move on to the next section of analysis and diagnosis. This section is focused on the analysis and diagnosis of the assistant's behavior, providing access to interaction logs. The conversation history shows the history of all conversations between users and the assistant. It is useful to review the development of interactions and make adjustments if necessary. It is also possible to perform searches and filter the date range we wish to view. We will see this option in more detail in an upcoming video. Continuing then with the side menu, the Analytics section provides tools to analyze the performance and effectiveness of the assistant through different metrics. User metrics, which provide indicators related to users, such as number of interactions and frequency of use. And the message metrics, which show indicators related to the messages exchanged. This provides information on the effectiveness of the assistant's responses. This configuration section allows us to adjust the general settings of the assistant and its environment. We can access the global system configuration, where the following options can be found. Application keys to manage authentication keys. Integrations to configure connections with other platforms. Bot versions to manage its versions, and danger zone to export, import, or restore bot settings. We will also discuss these configuration options in a future video.